to another edition of State of the Union. Last time we were together, you all predicted that Congressman Tierney would win by 51% of the vote.
That's right, Candy, and we were pretty close. According to our internal polls here at CNN, Tierney beat Tisei 48-47.
We knew this race would be close, but we did not account for the Libertarian candidate's share of the vote. He took about 5% away from the other two candidates, Candy.
It was close, but Tierney was able to keep enough of his re-election constituency. He might have lost some of them due to his wife and brothers-in-law scandals, but was able to keep enough of them to win his seat.
And what's interesting to note is that our CNN poll showed President Obama winning this district 57-41, but Senator Scott Brown won the district 51-49. So we definitely saw some split results. The people overwhelmingly voted for Obama, but they favored Senator Brown, just as they did in the special election in 2009.
It's hard to pinpoint exactly why Tierney won. It might have been because he rode Obama's coattails. It may have been because of name recognition. Or it might have been that Tisei just didn't do a good job of convincing the voters that he was a suitable alternative.
Okay, let's look at the Senate race. You all agreed that Elizabeth Warren would oust Senator Scott Brown with 53% of the vote.
We were incredibly close with this prediction. In fact, Elizabeth Warren took 54% of the vote.
So why were you all so close?
According to a local news station, WHDH News, Warren won 90% of the votes that went to President Obama, and she beat Brown among women by 10%. I think this advantage among women, it definitely increased her final margin of victory.
And David Gregory of NBC's Meet the Press asked a pretty good question about female representation in the state of Massachusetts.
We actually have a clip of that debate and question. Let's take a look.
Let me ask you, Ms. Warren, I wonder why you think that Massachusetts has never elected a female senator or governor.
I don't know.
What we know that the senator-elect is not is that women just don't run for office. They just aren't encouraged to by the establishment. And when they do run, they generally raise more money and win more often than men.
We should also mention that Senator-elect Warren ran in a really strong blue state. CNN showed President Obama winning Massachusetts by 23 points. And all of its congressional delegation is Democratic.
So what does this law mean for the 113th Congress?
Well, the Senate's going to stay under Democratic control, and the House is going to stay under Republican control. We know that. This was a status quo election. With a divided Congress, especially one as polarized as we have now, I can't see any compromise or bipartisanship coming. I think everything's just going to stay the same.
Thank you for joining us on this edition of State of the Union. See you next time.